Hey everyone, this is my reaction to the 8th episode of Yakusoku no Neverland. Now, last episode, we were in talks with Sister Krona. We don't really trust her or anything, but we're trying to, keep that all stable. Try not to get in trouble with her or mom or anything like that. We're just kind of, maneuvering around a bunch of people, basically trying to make sure nothing falls apart before we can leave. That's basically what we're our characters are currently focused on. And the episode ended off with Sister Krona getting fired, question mark. The mom said goodbye to her after giving her a letter, so what I assume happened there. But maybe we'll get more details on exactly what happened with that. Whether or not, Ray was involved in that in some way. Ray's always the one that's the hardest to figure out exactly what he's doing at any given time. But yeah, we should be getting pretty close to escaping. I would think. We're discussing breaking the tracking devices. He has the camera, which I guess helps with that. Just we're getting there. So I'm just gonna do it. 3, 2, 1, play. Starting with our top tier opening. That is fire. And squish all the kids. I'm hoping it's pretty epic when they finally do start to actually escape. Starting with our ticking clock. So we are starting right with this. That smile. Oh. Oh wow, I guess that's good news for her. Oh. Well, that's a bit of a surprise. Grandma. The mom of the moms. That's probably a very important person. Okay, I wasn't really expecting that exactly, but okay. I mean, I guess mom is kind of wanting to get rid of her from this plantation. But I mean, all Krona really wanted was to become a mom, so she should be more than happy with this. Unless she really wants to be mom of this place specifically for some reason. Which I don't see why, unless this is where she, was before. Apparently she's not happy about this at all. Thank you for letting us know. She needs a moment alone. Are we gonna see this grandma that was mentioned? Oh, well, there you go. She looks the part, alright. Doesn't exactly seem like a pleasant person, but... she's got something to do. Well... I knew there was a butt coming. I guess that's all that matters. Back in my day. They had tracking devices back in your day? Yeah, things are clearly not going her way. Wow. Getting told here. Okay. Yeah, clearly. Poor Sister Krona, she just got thoroughly wrecked there. And, you know, probably gonna get eaten. Wow. That's messed up. Don't say that right then. It's unfortunate. I like Sister Krona. Is there any chance you could beat it up and escape? Any chance at all? Don't give me flashbacks right before it, of her backstory. That's just cruel. Uh, uh, you stand out like a sore thumb in that crowd. Uh, uh, I don't think that's gonna help too much, but... this is not quite the promotion that I expected, but I guess I should have expected. Considering how adoptions go in this show, I should have figured promotions were about the same. Ow, my foot! Ow, my face. Clearly had the doll for a while. Wish they wouldn't drag this out when she clearly has no chance of escaping. Yeah, she got better. But I don't think she's good enough for this situation. Depend. Well, I don't see this helping. Put her down. Ah. Ah. Yeah, I don't need to see this happen to them too. I hope they can. Why? Screw you two, show. Oh god. And now I'm just oppressed. I don't even want to watch the rest of the show. Yeah, I vaguely remember that from last episode. This little plan. Uh, you don't have to remind me. In other words, when I don't need you anymore, you'll be eliminated too. Well, there goes the subtlety. You don't want to be fired in this world, clearly. This way, I never want to work for bad guys. It never really ends well. Of course she knew. Mom knows everything. And he is still. It's an unfair world. You always have a choice. I don't want to see two characters die this episode. I don't think hugging's a very effective technique in this situation. Why would you not, like, run past her? Wow. I don't see very much real appreciation there. Is there a way to? You're a small child and that's a big door. Yeah, things are not going well right now. Yeah. Things are not going well. Mom, you've really been upsetting me this episode. Yeah, maybe you can get the door open. Or the window. I mean, we keep looking at the window, so maybe we'll throw a rock at that and break it. Can you break the... I guess you can, okay. That's what I get for underestimating him. Okay, at least he's out now. We must stop Mom. Run, run. Who is it? Who got there first? Just chuck it into the bushes. Terrifying footprints. Footsteps, rather. Yeah, of course. From that slow pace, you knew that's who it was. Mom, we're not doing anything bad. Go back to the house. We're just out playing. You're 10 years too early to fool me? Okay. That's not gonna happen. Man, just out with all the pretenses here. I don't believe you. On living, basically. Pretty sure being eaten by monsters is suffering. Yeah, you know, for roughly 12 years. And then death afterwards. The unhappy part is the part after that. Uh... It's dangerous inside. I saw what happened to Sister Krona. I mean, he's including Gilda and Dawn, I think. Smile almost looks sincere. Oh, here we go. Yeah, we're not gonna... What is with all the hug attacks? How effective are they really? Ah, that didn't sound good. What did you do? Aha! We're not escaping anytime soon with that. Uh... The second time a hug attack did nothing. I don't think head pats are gonna make that better. Yeah. That looks so painful. Well, things definitely took a turn for the worse with this episode. She got injured because she has dreams. Well then. I don't know how we come back from this. Emma's not gonna be able to run away anytime soon. It is a little bit ironic that the person that was so in favor of bringing everyone, despite how much they'll hold them back, is now the one in the biggest position to be, you know, dead weight. The irony of that is not lost on me. But just, man, this episode was hard to watch. Okay, that was the 8th episode of Yakusoku no Neverland. And this episode, this was an episode. Okay, now the way last episode ended, I figured Sister Krona was getting fired or whatever, and there'd be some sort of. I mean, I didn't even really think about where she would actually go when Mom said goodbye. I didn't even think about that. I probably should have, but anyway, they revealed pretty quickly though that she was actually getting a promotion. There was an opening in some plantation for a mom, and I was thinking, wow, that's pretty cool. You know, you wanted to become a mom, didn't you, Sister Krona? That's great for you. And then she was clearly not happy about that in the slightest, and that's what kind of got me thinking that maybe it's a bit similar to the whole adoption thing where like, hey, you're being adopted, yay, then you're actually eaten. Part of me was thinking, okay, maybe promotion is just code for you're getting eaten as well. You know, I wasn't very confident in that, really, probably because I didn't want to believe that was true. You know, I would just try. The theory that I was actually sticking with was, maybe she just was more. Her bigger priority was just to kind of screw over mom. That maybe that's why she was upset. She cared less about becoming a mom as much as replacing this mom as mom. That's kind of where my thinking was focused at. But I definitely had the idea that she might get eaten in the back of my mind, just kind of trying to push it away. Pretend that's not actually a possibility. But reality catches up to you, no matter how much you want to run away from it, of course. So, yeah, Sister Crownet wandered over to the gate, had a talk with Grandma, and apparently Grandma's a thing. I assume she's like an overseer for all the moms of all the plantations. Don't know how many plantations there are, really. Maybe there's so many that they need to have more than one grandma, just each grandma for each, sector. But I don't know. Either way, Grandma's clearly a higher up. And something that Sister Krona learned with her discussion with her was that there is some, bit of a connection there between Isabella and the grandma, some collusion perhaps. But yeah, because of that, Sister Krona really had no chance to actually win this battle. So yeah, it was never gonna happen, unfortunately. And yeah, then the gates closed, and then the monster showed up, and at that point, you knew how it was gonna end. I just wish they didn't drag it out so much and give us a bunch of flashbacks of her backstory as a child and all the work she's put into to get to where she is today, and that just made it so much worse. It already sucked to see one of my favorite characters get killed like this, and that did not help. That did not help in the slightest, I assure you. And yeah, just with swinging around her weapon, trying to crawl away, I try to make that as hard as possible to watch. And if that wasn't bad enough, they had those stupid comments from people in a completely different scene, like, yeah, it's time to eat, that was delicious and all that, the typical Japanese phrases you use when you're eating food, and that was it was a dick move. Writers, author, whatever, I did not appreciate that. Not in the slightest. So yeah, that was pretty bad. But that was not the end of it for the episode as far as things going downhill is concerned. Because, Mom revealed that she knows pretty much everything that's been going on with Ray, knows that he's a traitor. And I mean, you could kind of tell that with some of the looks and stuff Isabella gave, but it just completely out with everything there. Ray arguing with her just locking him in a room, just, Mom, let me out, pretty typical thing there. But, luckily Don was able to show up and go, boom, knock the door open, get them out. It didn't make much of a difference in the long run because you had Mom still make her way over to Norman and Emma, say, hey, kids, what you up to? You just out here playing, By the way, it's just us, so we can, throw away all our pretenses and acting. Just, you guys know that I, raised you to beat my monsters, we all know that, so let's just have an open discussion about this matter. Okay, so I know I feed you to monsters and stuff, but I still love you very much, and I want to protect you and keep you happy, until I feed you with monsters. But that's no big deal though, because it's basically instant. You're dead. It's fine, not a big deal. Being able to live for 1/8 of what you should be, as long as it's that bit is good, I feel fully justified in feeding you to monsters when that 1/8 of your life is over with. So that's basically the argument she's trying to lay forth. And despite what I said, I do believe that she does love them to an extent, and probably does feel like this is inevitable. There's no way around it. Like, humans are obviously not the dominant species on this planet, it seems like, so she probably doesn't have the authority to say, hey, monster, you don't get to eat these kids because I love them, so shoo shoo, shoo shoo. And obviously being outside of this plantation is very dangerous. You can die. I mean, we haven't seen exactly what the world looks like outside, but you can assume there's a lot of these monsters, and if any of them see a kid just running down the street, it's probably going to be a snack not too long after that. So, I do get where she's coming from to a degree, but still, some of the things she says, it's, no, it's not a worthwhile life to live a decade of your life. Just because that decade of it was, fine, doesn't mean that you should have no qualms about your very limited life, I feel like I'm going in circles here, but you get what I mean. It's just a pretty messed up situation. Just some of the smiles that Mom gives are just so unsettling. I don't know why. But, Emma, Norman, they were not being persuaded by that, and they tried to act out, and for the second time somebody tries to hug mom as an attack, and it didn't work out. It didn't. She just broke her leg, and just it looks so painful. Just such a horrible situation that these kids are in. I don't know where they go from here, really. I'm trying to think, because escaping with Emma is gonna be very difficult if she can't run. She is our most athletic person, so having a broken leg is a big deal. It's a very big deal. So yeah, I don't know how they escape with Emma. Just unless they manage to somehow stow away in the back of one of those trucks and escape. I don't even know how they pull that off. So I don't know. This is really bad. I don't even know what next episode is going to be about. Probably just trying to think of a new plan, I guess. But it's pretty bad all around. Pretty bad. Some very scared looks from these children. But yeah, I mean, there's probably not much more to say on it beyond that. But yeah, I really didn't think Sister Kona would die this early in the story. Like, I really thought that she would, like, escape. A couple episodes ago, I really still believe that Sister Kona would, like, escape with all the kids, and, she'd be the key to them escaping. She would lead them to some place that's safe for them, like some sort of human resistance or whatever. 2 or 3 episodes ago, I genuinely believed that's how the story would go, and now we're here, and she's dead, and we have a broken leg, and it's all bad. And man, does Grandma come across as evil. But yeah, things are looking bad. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.